Okay, this is the kit that I bought. Ordered this off of Amazon for $19.99. You see, this is the way it used to look, and it says it's for '03 to '05. I think they changed the way that it mounts on the inside, so I couldn't use the '06 double din. So you see, it had a opening at the bottom, and then a pocket at the top, and then a little trim piece. So what I had to do was I had to open it up. In order to open it up, I had to cut with a small hacksaw. This section right here. This was where the opening was, right here. This is where the pocket was, up here. So I cut all the way, I cut up all the way up to here, and I cut across and down in order to fit the double din in there. Now it's as neat as I could get it. Of course, if I could have just found a kit, I wouldn't have to worry about this, but anyway, that was the best that I could get it. I used a small hacksaw to cut it, which is right here. Bought this at Home Depot for like $9. So I got the opening, got it cut. Now the next thing will be installing the radio itself. So I'll come back to you when I start that. Those of you new to radio installation, these shapes, they're shaped like triangles. Once you push the metal bracket that holds the radio, you have to push it all the way through. And then you bend these triangles up, and that's what keeps it from sliding out of the front. So I used a flathead screwdriver. Just bent them up, so now all the way around the radio. You won't need them all, just the ones that touch the bracket. So I did that all the way around. Now it's secure. Okay, this is the radio. You see there's a gap there at the bottom. I don't know why it fits in there like that, but anyway, I decided to wrap it with vinyl that looks like leather. So this stuff right here. So I'll cut that out to fit, glue it down, then you won't notice that gap there. Bought a half a yard of this fabric, like fake leather. So I already cut it. So it's gonna go over the top like that. Then I'll glue it with this spray glue. Bought this at AutoZone. So I'll try to get the best fit I can, then glue it down. Alright, I have the faceplate laying face down. I marked the inside where I want to cut it, because that's the part I fold inside with the radio. And then this outer part, I'll cut as I go. Now that I have that ready, flip this over. Trim that out, then I'll be ready to start adding the glue. Here's the radio. I wrapped it in fake leather. Still got a little gap at the top. I might work on that. Anyway, you see I have it pulled out There's YouTube videos that tell you how to pull it out, but basically you want to put the key in, pull the shifter all the way back, and there's 2 screws at the bottom. You're gonna have to unscrew those. But before that, you have to pop this trim piece off. But like I said, there's a YouTube video that tells you how to do it. Once I got it off, do not disconnect any harnesses. Don't disconnect anything until you take the key out and take the negative terminal off of your battery. If you turn the key with any of these harnesses disconnected, you'll get an airbag light that you can't cut off unless you go to a dealer or buy one of those OBD readers and erase it yourself. Now I'm doing the wiring. As you can see, it's not deep enough. I have a double den, so I'm gonna have to cut that. Same hacksaw from earlier. Took me about 20 minutes to cut it out, but it's open. Now my double den should fit. The end result. Finished it last night. Still don't like that gap, but I had to hurry up so my wife could get her car back, so I'll fix that later. As far as the wiring is concerned, if you use the factory speakers, they are 2 ohms, so you'll have to wire them in series, which basically means that you take the positive from one speaker and connect it to the negative of another speaker, and that goes from 2 ohms to 4 ohms. They add up together, and that way you don't burn out your radio, because your radio is usually rated for 4 ohms. If you replace the door speakers with new speakers, those are automatically 4 ohms, so you won't have to worry about that. The wiring, I had to cut some wires down in here. For this year, the wiring was gray and red. One wire is gray and red, the other wire is gray. That goes to one speaker, and then there's gray and white, and one wire is gray. So you have to find those 4 wires, those 8 wires, and those go to all the door speakers. I used a battery. Once I cut the wiring, I used the battery, and once you take one end of each wire coming off of a speaker, you connect it to a battery, you'll hear a popping noise. That popping noise will tell you which speaker it's coming from. Then you'll know how to adjust the left and right. That's it. Thanks for watching.